Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Welcome to the O'Reilly Factor. I like to open by saying that although I was charged with sexual harassment and stalking, I was never convicted. Tonight on the No Spin Zone, we're going to be talking about, was the war in Iraq illegal? We've got a number of analysts coming in to talk about legal and non-legal measures in addressing this situation. On the O'Reilly Factor, we've been criticized quite often that we don't present both sides of the argument. Well, today we're going to prove those critics wrong, fellas. We're here with Dean Sakapinos. Our reporter on the site is going to be talking to Kofi Annan.
I'm joined today by the former Secretary General of the UN, Kofi Annan. He's going to talk to us about the legality of the war in Iraq. He's also going to talk about Resolution 1441 in relation to world order.
For having me, Dean. Resolution 1441 was created during the Iraq War in 2003. UN Inspector Hans Blix was sent in to check for chemical, nuclear and biological weapons during the final weeks of 2002. Iraq did not comply, and so therefore the US was forced to send in troops without the unanimous backing of the Security Council.
Το όνομά μου είναι Κωνσταντίνος και είναι πρόβλημα με το δεν ξέρω τι λέω, cause είμαι βλάκα.
Cultural differences and economic interests have become obstacles in achieving world order. This can all be seen through the example of the illegal war in Iraq.
What is your solution for this world order issue?
I believe that in the end, everybody has come to the conclusion that we must work together with the UN and their allies in order to solve this world issue.
Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Annan.
Espèce de merde.
So I told him, get your goddamn hands off my wife, or I'll firebomb your house, or I'll eat your children, or I'll bite your nose off, or I'll burn a cross and put it on your front lawn, or I'll torture your parents, or I'll take you out to the desert and bury you alive, or I'll strap you to the back of my semi and drive you off a cliff, or I'll put you down in a Chinese water dungeon, or I'll take you down to my basement and rape you.
Bill, we're back.
And we're back. Now reporter Jeremy Brew, is going to be talking to George W. Bush, the great man himself. Take it away, Jeremy.
So, Mr. President, what's your take on the allegations that this war was illegal?
Illegal? Are you kidding me? Look at the plan. Well, the plan's not up there. But if you look at the democratic process in the U.S., the war passes through in a bill with Congress. The Congress say, yeah, we'll go to war with you, George. Otherwise, what am I going to do? I got to have the Congress. I didn't get the Congress. That doesn't matter. I got the Senate. The Senate's the upper house. It went through the upper house without some people's help, like Barack Obama, but that doesn't matter because it went through the Senate. Therefore, it's legal in America. Now, if you're talking about internationally, yeah, it was sort of illegal.
Mr. President, what are the difficulties that the parties have encountered in achieving consensus?
Well, I think there's a few reasons why there's been a lack of cooperation between these nations. First of all, you got cultural differences. Alright, we're a capitalist Christian society, which also ties in with religion. They're a very conservative and Muslim society in Arabia, where the hell they are.
Mr. President, what would be a solution to this world order issue?
Well, I think you got to stay the course. We're already there, so we got to finish the job and promote freedom in the state of Iraq. You refer to me as Mr. President's son.
For shedding some light on this, Mr. President, and we wish you luck in your future endeavors.
Please call me George. That was our reporter Jeremy Brew, with the great man himself, George W. Bush. Now we're going to be interviewing Yorgos Megasoros, the newly elected Prime Minister of Greece. Mr. Megasoros, how are you doing, sir? Welcome. Mr. Megasoros, what do you, on behalf of the Greek people, have to say about these ridiculous allegations that the invasion into Iraq was illegal? Mr. Megasaurus, what have been some of the difficulties in place that have stopped consensus and cooperation between the parties involved in this world order issue? Okay, so what would be your solution, you stupid son of a...
Thank you for having me, Bill.
Iraq is a backward country, that's what you gotta remember. That it's controlled by nutcases. They practice voodoo magic all the time. It's a lot like New Orleans and Tasmania. I will now, for the purposes of this program, be analyzing the media and its role as a non-legal measure in this world order issue. I believe there is a segment of the media trying to undermine the policy in Iraq for their own ideological purposes. Now, it's no longer dissent. It's no longer criticism. It's, we want to undermine it. And that disturbs me. Furthermore, I believe there is an intensity of hatred and bias against this president by Democrats and some people in the media. And if you don't have anything good or patriotic to say, well, then just shut up. Now, for the last word. Dean Sekapinos interviewed Kofi Annan, discussing Resolution 1441. There's no shock that the UN has been ineffective, and its Resolution 1441 was just as ineffective. Jeremy Bruhaha's interview with the President, he found that although Congress, as it's written in the Constitution, must agree to instigating a war, the bill did not pass through Congress. However, the Senate agreed, and therefore 100% of Americans continued to be in favor of the fact that we did go in to liberate or invade Iraq. I interviewed Prime Minister Megasaurus, and he was against our illegal liberation of Iraq. Protesting does nothing, and that's where we stand here at Fox. I analyzed the media's role in this issue, and we have concluded that it is now ineffective, as the media no longer reports the news, but creates the news. I'm Bill O'Reilly from the O'Reilly Factor. Good night.